The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good afternoon. How are you doing today? We're going to talk about some projects, some things we can do, how I can help you get to million to billion. Now, I only have 30 billionaire clients out of 48 years, but I got 33 million millionaire clients. So let's see if I can get you in between all that. What do you think? Now, I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. Please basically understand, no pictures, no recording. I'd like you to get out a tablet and a pen so we can begin and write down some notes. Get the information here. That's the ultimate goal. Now, I like accomplishing goals. That's just been me. Ever since I was a little kid, I remember teaching myself how to read. I was 2.5 years old, learned how to memorize everything, freaked them all out. Next thing is I'm doing certain things that I'm supposed not to be able to do. I kicked the door jam at 10. How about the basketball hoop at 14? How about holding the record for the highest kick, fastest kick on planet Earth when every ding dong turns around and says, white man can't jump? Now, I like goodies. Goodies to me are Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and mansions, and have enough money in the bank to pay the damn bills. That's goodies to me. But I like the division process. It's something I created in 1984 and 85, 86. So let's draw that little diagram in front of you. You see, take that tablet and pen, turn it like this. See, the problem you have, I'm sorry, is I'm going to have you look in the mirror. I want you to go find a mirror today and look at yourself. I want you to focus on you. Your biggest problem is you're the biggest problem you've got. Lack of knowledge, sorry to say, getting older, slower, not as pretty as it used to be. That's how it works. We're running out of time. You got 50 more years not to screw it up. So far, you screwed it up probably 50 times. Let's think. The banks and grocery stores, the cities. Draw the diagrams. This one over here is a owning corporation. It's called subsidiary. That's what banks do, like, Wells Fargo, B of A. They bankrupt locations, take the assets and run away on write off on their taxes. Everybody gets to win. Problem you got is you bring the pain home. Write down 3 divisions of me. 3 divisions of me. Your problem, you're going to give yourself a second chance to try. And every time you get your assets kicked, you bring the pain home to you and your family. I think that sucks. Just the truth. Sam's Club, Geico, cities. So today, if you'd like, we can partner up. But I got to repackage it my way for a while. I think your way didn't work. Sorry. I think your way sucks. So we're going to look at stop bringing the pain home. You're going to become a certified CFO. You're going to reprogram your brain to millionaire status. We're going to look behind that curtain every time we can because you have to get your hands dirty. You got to learn to play. The ultimate goals for me. Now, as a little boy, I learned that corporation's a legal person. I'm in the corner writing notes because they're having a poker game. They told me that's weird, probably true. But the next thing is I went to the library next to the Torrance Police Department for 2 years. I read books. I wanted to figure out something for me. So I wrote down the blueprint for success when I was 12. From there, I want you to write down, see it, believe it, go get it. To see what you want, to believe it, to go get it. Your problem is you. Sorry, it's true. You got choices today. The big lie. 80% of you, hell, you're 40 to 70 years old. You're screwing up left and right, and you think a corporation is going to protect your assets. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I mean, come on. Supreme Court says a corporation is a legal person. To receive money, not pay taxes, they're profitable. You have a corporation, goody for you. Look it online, Secretary of State's website. You got your name there, officers. You probably use your home address too. That's called silly and dumb, by the way. The moment you sign anything outside that corporation, you pierce your own veil. That's right. You pierced your veil signing for the car, the building, and the credit card. I thought it was going to protect you. What happened? See, a division is basically set up under the corporate structure with a legitimate SS4 through the IRS, and it's going to basically be the liable party, not you. You're going to learn how to play my way for a while. And I want to repackage that Humpty Dumpty. That's what I like to do. So do you want to be a millionaire? It's simple. Or do you like to be a corporate millionaire? How you receive money matters. So today we're going to talk about foundation. The foundation. I got an LLC. I don't have a corporation, right? That just makes that person sound stupid. An LLC is a corporation, by the way. Well, I got a C Corp, no matter what. You see, the foundation's rules and tools. Corporations are free in all 50 states. Half of you spent thousands to an attorney fee paid incorporated service, and you got ripped off, and hell, they made you pay the filing fee too. It's all free. I mean, that's called silly and dumb. But let's understand today. Corporation's a legal person. They're free. You pay your filing fee. Division process. Structure. Let's write down today's date. Today's date. It's as good as I obtained. Would you like some of yours too? We got 90 days. Let's get off your assets and change everything every day. Now me coaching. That's the twins. That's the twins, Lamborghinis. Out of all the 6 Lamborghinis in the car collection of 21. So we get to play and have fun too. I have coaching programs that I turn people into millionaires and billionaires all the time. You can have fun if you want. But again, your case file's on my desk and I'm pushy. I am so pushy, I'm going to drag your assets up the hill. And if you fall down, I'm going to pick you up and yell at you some more. Sorry. That's just me. I don't like you screwing up. We're going to do it my way for a while. I'm going to clone me into you. Isn't that fun? See, your first goal in your whole life should be income. What's your goal? What would this? Stop. I give you $1 million. What do you? Oh, what the hell's the car? Stop. This is called stupid. Your first goal should always be income. $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 monthly. When I designed cash flow, free up your time 48 friggin' years ago, page 6, paragraph 3, you got to learn how to play the game and win. It's simple. Money. Oh, you want to make some money today? Okay. Send a referral my way. I'll sell you 20%. Send a referral. We'll sell it. We'll send you 20%. I got people who make $1,000 a day. Would you like some? Let me know. See, all you got to do is refer somebody and let's play with me. I'm online 6 days a week anyway, so we can play and you make some money. See, everything you do should be a bucket of money. Bucket of what? Money. So let's understand. Let's look in the mirror, which I asked you to do earlier, right? No problem. Let's put ourselves in check. What did you do yesterday, today, or tomorrow any different? That's all you did. You keep doing the same rerun. It's ridiculous. I don't understand. You say you want to get to million to billion, but you're not willing to do damn work, and half of you are friggin' lazy. Sorry, only half of you. So if we want to change what we're trying to do today, what do? Let's see, the repo list comes out every Monday at 6:12. Car, boat, house, apartment complex, duplex. How about probate list? How about divorce list? How about bankruptcy list? How about broker and supply list? You see, if you want to do something different, you got to change what you do today. You take a corporation, listen carefully. We build it $1 million of credit. We take divisions, do the same thing again. We get checkbook money, line of defense, and we get supply and vendor money. If you do what I tell you to do in about 36 months, you're going to have about a $10 million company. Simple. But I want you to not think. I just want you to do what I tell you to do. Isn't that terrible? I'm going to tell you what to do, and you're a grown-up. How many times have you screwed up? You got to look in the mirror. I like boring and steady. Boring and steady is what I like. So understand. Take a picture there. Go ahead. I mean, come on. Let's just look at some common sense. I'm 17 and a half years old. I'm driving a Lamborghini to Orange Coast College. Never went to high school. That'd be wasting my freaking time. They stick me in this government bullshit program. And I got 22,000 payphones. I got 19 houses. I transferred to my divisions because they told me no on number 20. They said the loan to value problem. No, stop. Every time you hear no, it doesn't mean no, it means they're stupid. It means they don't know how to play the game. And that's what you got to learn to play with me. Every type of business there is what you should be doing today. See, let's focus on two things. Number one, you need $100,000 of personal credit. Use 29%. You have an oh shit day, you got 71,000 of safety credit. Top of that, these don't fluctuate. The reality is these all do. But again, you're going to have to learn how to play the game to win. Can I get you to turn these up and listen today? See, I make millionaires, okay, and then we turn them into billionaires. There's no bullshit, all right, to get in your way besides you. So let's play. Let's drive around the city today. Have somebody drive you around and you're in the passenger side. Look around you on every busy street. Look at it. Come on. Why don't you own this shit? Why don't you own it? What's wrong with you? You had 50,000, 100,000 before and you spent it, you pissed it away. Then you're broke the next day. Do you realize how much self-funding you could do? Self-financing? Every one of these things should be a division down your street. Your problem is still you. We got to get past go. So let's pretend you're going to do what I tell you to do 100%. We take a corporation. I build it $150,000 of credit times 2. Here's 300,000. But I don't need to spend it. I can do a DRCR loan. I can do HUD 2 or 3K. I can get 0 to 1%. I can do all kinds of shit. What do I get to do? Let's put 5,000 down on each property. Let's buy 3. They only want 5,000 bucks. Let's charge it. Whee! Borrow money is not taxable. We write off the interest rate in the credit card. Hell, why not? See, your problem is every time you wanted to try something, you kept thinking about how you're going to screw up for you and your family. And you still did it. How about we take a division and go, whee! And if you screwed up, you walk away. And you don't bring the pain home to your family ever again. Because that's called silly and dumb. And you're not dumb. You just did dumb. You followed stupid. People aren't stupid. They just follow stupid. How about we turn that into 10,000 a month? Then we go to Texas, go to Utah, go to Arizona. Let's go to Alaska. Hey, let's get some laundromats. Hell, I wrote the book on laundromats 30 some odd years ago. I got a client 3 locations, 63,000 a month. Would you like some of them? What do we get to? Hey, about the laundromat? How about the dry cleaning? Dry cleaning laundromats. Isn't that fun? See, they're ran by third party. You're a management. You're becoming an investor. Why not? Let's invest corporate credit because you're not getting to win the lottery. You ain't being a raise. Let's build this stuff to finance the dream and write off at the same time. So we get to play my way for a while. Now, storage units are one of my favorite. No damn employees through a service. Simple. Cameras everywhere. We just get to collect money. Isn't that fun? Well, what do? You want to run a business. Good luck on that. So let's do auto income. I like buying Jack in the Box. Bought my first one at 19. Old gas stations are fun too. Why? Because the owner's never there. They're not supposed to be. It's a management company running that too. Don't you understand? It's like when I have my 22,000 payphones. All right, they put them out of business. But the ones in the prisons too. I still own a bunch of those. So 22,000 payphones, what replaced it? EV charging stations. California says we're 1 million short. They're even sponsoring you to do that too. The ultimate goal, we get to play and never bring the pain home. All right, now if we look at this correctly, the goal is this. Let's find you a location. I have a location system that I've helped people since 1987. Find locations and let's play so you become the bank. So I wrote the book, Become the Bank, 20 years ago. Last one, 18 years ago. Last one from there, 9 years ago. So let's understand. If we play my way for a while, you get to win. Let's do this. I have these coaching programs that I help people in this summit I just got done doing, and every one of them seem to be, they want to get a little bit more. Now I want you to pay attention, and this is pretty important. All right, what we're going to do is going to start this basically workshop. Now this is not for everybody. This is for the ones who can pay attention, do what they're told to do, and then during that program, they'll still probably want me to do most of the work anyway. So let's write down building auto income, weekly workshop. So we're going to take this weekly workshop, building the structure, corp division. Okay, that's simple. We're going to find the right locations in my location system. That's all these pieces. So let's say I build you up from that, 100,000 of personal credit, 28% rule and tools when I set up, when I train the Arbor TRW Sperian. Oh, no problem from there too. And what do we get to do? 71,000 of safety. Then we go over here to the corporation and we build credit. And we build credit. And we build credit. Damn, why not? That's how you finance the business. I mean, I can't believe so many people in this world are using their own credit to build a business, bring the pain home, and be that stupid. I don't understand stupid. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. That's not me. When they tested me and realized my IQ is 203 at 14 and a half, a total recall, let's kick some ass. That's just me. But again, what are you doing? Me. So 100,000 a month. Is that okay? I get you there. So let's understand. Every Thursday, we're going to start this. You're going to be there from 3:30 to 5 o'clock. You're stuck with me. Ooh. If you want to do 3 months, it's almost 10 grand. You want to do 6 months, it's 20 grand. You want to do 12 months, it's 30,000 bucks. Because I'm going to get you damn locations and the damn keys. And you're going to get to $100,000 a month. If it kills you and me, we're going to play with these. Is that okay? These were the right ones. Okay. All right. Take a picture. Now, I'm not letting everybody in here. It's choice. It's based on if they've been through coaching other pieces, because I don't need a ding dong in here going wasting my time. We're going after the money, because money gets you honey. Okay. Now, I believe most of you are 40 to 75. I believe you're disappointed. I believe you took the chance with your family, your friends, and all the crap, and you brought your pain home 50 times in your life and dropped the ball. Let's basically realize you played it safe. You never took the chance. Why don't we do this? Let's understand. I don't think you're happy. I think you wanted to do more. I think you're disappointed, and you wish you'd have known me a long time ago too. So where do you want to be? I believe it's your own fault. Sorry. I've been teaching and preaching for 48 years. Where the hell you been? Stop following stupid. What you've done in the past, going to talk to the motivational speaker. Motivation lasts a half a second. Okay, that's it. We got to get some real tools, rules and tools. So what do? We're going to leverage the payment. Let's think. You have basically wasted $50 every other day most of your life. I watch them in the office here in the call center. They piss away 15 bucks for lunch, breakfast, or whatever. It's like, damn, don't you, I don't understand. Bring your lunch, eat healthy. You don't have time for lunch anyway. If you waste $50 every other day in crap, what you do, that's $700 a month. We can afford to spend $50,000 on this card. The payment's less than $700 a month. So what you kind of waste away or piss away, you can get to the American dream of $1 million company, auto income. But it's up to you. We're going to use cash credit. Now, let's take this apartment complex. We're going to basically see it. There's a broker. The broker, he or she's a full of blah. I mean, come on, they're a pain in the tush. Not all of them want to help you. Is this going to be a DSRC loan? Is this going to be HUD, 203K, 0% or 0% to 1%? We're going to get seller finance. Let's attack the project and kick some ass in. What are we going to do? Well, first of all, they wanted 10% down. It's $3 million. That's 300,000? Hell no. Let's negotiate. We do in escrow all the time. So what do? By the time we're done here, we have a total income of $13,452. This is where you're gonna go, look what we do. Stop. All it takes is one of those tenants to slip, fall, and sue you and screw you up. We're gonna do it my way. We're gonna do a deed of trust, assignment of rents. We're gonna do assignment of mortgage. We're gonna become the friggin' bank. What do we get to do? $76,800 a month, 30 years. See, I don't understand. You have a loan on a house or a car or whatever, and if you do this and you assign it to someone like an asset or mortgage, and they give you a deposit to their down payment, you can keep the loan you have. They get to pay you, and you get to pay the other loan, and you get to make the difference in between. That'd be okay. We did it my way for a while. So let's say we're going to do Freddie Mac. Oh, goody. We're going to finance, self-financing. Maybe we're going to look at the DSCR loans. Google that. All right, we're going to look to do. How about the HUD 0 to 1%? We get to play as long as we have 5 locations anyway. Hell, this is a game. Do it as a division so you never bring the pain home. What do you got to lose? Nothing. What do you have to gain? Everything. So let's understand. You can actually become the damn bank. Don't you want to be the bank? The banker always wins. That's only $500 million of goodies I obtained. You don't see the other billions. It's kind of fun. But again, God's gift, the mansions in the harbor. I had a problem. I got houses on all 5 islands in Huntington Harbor, but I got 3 race boats, two race boats, 3 yachts, 2 CDs. All right, and I got Duffys everywhere. Oh, this is like I had to organize my shit. Well, the problem is they needed the backyard. They only have one large U-Dock. I want it for me. That's what I got. See, the Duffy, I got to take the wife Friday and Saturday nights to Captain Jack's. Steak and lobster, romantic, isn't it? I told you it takes you money to get honey. Here's a $100 million building. Here's the Lamborghini. Here's the damn keys. Bum, bum, bum. But they belong to a corporation. I'm not dumb enough to have anything in my name. That'd be stupid. I'm not stupid. All right, you did some stupid. Let's follow stupid. No, let's change the stupid. Now, here's me. 1981, YMCA El Toro, helping the Marine base as well. Having fun. I hit my damn head. Ow! See the big gags? Blood everywhere. See, if you can touch it, you can kick it. Light's only 13 feet. Isn't that fun? So guess what? I can do things you say you can't do. They say white man can't jump. Stupid people. Guinness Book of Records guy comes out and says, "Where's the wires?" I kicked at the lights and pissed him off. He ran out the door like a little girl. The light's only 13 feet. So you can do what you want to do. Put your mindset there and follow through. Oh, there's Grandpa. I found out that was my grandfather. Isn't that fun? After a pandemic and all the coma before that too. Doesn't he look like Al Capone? He won the Olympics in 32 in gymnastics in Los Angeles. Maybe that's why I can jump so high. Maybe it's hereditary. So the word no does not mean no. It means you accepted it. They told me no, I couldn't get number 20 house. Loan to value. What the hell? No. All right. They said no. I said no. I don't believe you. I think you're fully what? See, the reality is you have to see it, believe, and go get it. Now, I got specialty classes on Saturdays. Isn't that fun? Would you like to be in my private millionaire group in the morning or the afternoon? See, treading water is your problem. You're playing it safe. Let's write down 5 things right now. Come on, you ready now? We got to get you to 750. I'll help you rebuild you. Corporation divisions. You need basically line of credit. All right, it's checkbook money up to 150 and a line of credit up to $1 million. You need supply and vendor money. These are a must-have. I hope you wrote it down. Without it, you're not going to make it. From there, we're going to take your corporation you have. I'd like to rebuild it my way because I think your way sucks. Here's $3 million. How much would you like? All right, you're not winning the lottery. You're not getting a raise. If you don't have a corp, I'll hand you one for free. You pay the filing fee. We're going to stop bringing the pain home. We're going to put our ducks in a row. And you're going to let me repackage you my way because I think your way sucks. Sorry. It's just the truth. Let's think. Here's Glenn. Glenn's a typical guy. Sorry, just typical guy. His wife leaves him. He falls apart. Lives in his Pinto car for 3 years. 3 friggin' years. His son's living in a car. All right, with his friends. This is bullshit. You got to man up, woman up. You got to kick some ass at. I rebuilt him, got him a new business for $1 million, new car, new house, put him on my TV show. Just for the fun of it. People coming out of prison like Free Ray, Ricky, Dickie, Ross. I got him $3 million of credit. Whee! In about 4 months. Thomas, damn, he was in prison for 26 years. 6 months later, he's running a multi-million-dollar dump truck business with brand new dump trucks. So if we look at Michael, God rest his soul, we had basically Arnold. We have some presidents in the United States of America. I did 2 corps for Ronald Reagan. Nancy kept just say no. I did teach our children, became the DARE program. Now, Fishburne, she's nice, but Mama, she's sweet. Clinton, what can I say? He had his problems too. And Biden, he kept hugging everybody. But oh well, what can we say? From here, what do we get to do? Oh, there's Costner. Giovanni for Pixar. Oh, college professor, Biola University. And we got Superman for Gold's Gym. And Cookham, God rest his soul. I got her $1 million too. She got her little videos out there as well. My point is, no matter where you come from, what walk of life, I can rebuild you. At least $1 million. I ain't doing my way because your way sucks. I do Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers and Angels too. Now, here's what happened. Let's cut to the chase. You decided to start a business with your friends and family. You sit at the kitchen table, and what you got to remember is, hey, you thought about, what if it doesn't work? What didn't work? Well, what did you do? Hell, you jacked up the cards, you got stuck, you couldn't get any more. You hocked your house, you brought the pain home to you and your family, and I call that silly and dumb. Sorry, that's called stupid. Why would anybody be that silly to bring the damn pain home in the first place? I don't understand, stupid. You're not stupid. What you did was stupid. But I'll show you my point, okay? So let's understand something. All cards fluctuate. I'm the guy that helped set up the damn system, training Yarborough TRW became a Sperian. That was my rules of 25-20% rule, period. So guess what happens? You take your cards, you put a sticky, you dummy proof it. It's a $10,000 card. Okay, we use 25% only. If I use more, then my score drops, can't get any more. But if I do this correctly today, what do I get to do? All cards fluctuate. It means they go up and down based on utilization. These don't. These don't. Up to $1 million. So what do? You balance your damn debt, you knock off the crap, you stay 750 rest of your life, and you conquer the damn world. Anything else is not acceptable. What the hell do you do to you? It's ridiculous. Raise rules and tools, period. My way works, your way sucks. Isn't that terrible? Now we're going to set up an IRS account. You're going to go to irs.gov and you're going to register you. I want you to have your tax returns and watch it because you don't screw up. One of these creditors, they're going to send you a 4506T or a C. Google it. Be prepared, please. I mean, it's ridiculous, all right? Most people who are in the same damn rerun and they run their life half-ass and like they're barely getting by. Knock off the crap. It's simple. See it, believe it, go get it. Oh, boo-hoo. 3.7 billion was stolen from me. What am I going to do? Cry like a whiny baby? Hell no. I'm going to fight like hell. Stay away from your lots and fireworks. Okay. So understand, we got to plan the problem. You didn't do that. You should have. So let's show you an example as a client. It's simple. I make him or tell him to do what I want him to do. Isn't that fun? Divisions, EV charging stations, bridge loans, storage units, real estate. What do we get? Simple. $26,000 a month to start with. That's not bad. We get to the next one. What do we get to do? Oh, we got $35,000. Oh, goody. Get to the next one. Would you like to join my private class on Saturday at 6 o'clock in the morning? Let me know. How about 96,000? Well, you got to get at least 2 million before I put you in that damn class. There's a corporation. It's right in front of you. It's a legal person, but it may sue or be sued. So here's the 4 things you're allowed to do. These are raised rules. You don't have to pay attention to a damn thing that I say, but you should, because what you did didn't work. Buffer tax, no tax to due to your profitable. Corporate credit, hell, stuff's a damn freaking write-off, and it's free money. Car fleet price, stay at a hotel, get a free buffet. Divisions, line of defense, cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, multiple credit reports, and separate liability if you have a shitty tenant. Oh, isn't that fun? We create the line of defense. See, you got to understand something today. Put your hands like this. Go ahead. This is SSN, and you signed an SS5 at 14 and 16. Didn't even know you did that too. Now, if you didn't do it, Mommy did in 71 when Nixon took the gold standard out. But here's the thing. SSN, SS4 builds credit reports. Ooh, debt follows tax ID and social security number. Ooh, the only thing to file bankruptcy is an SSN, SS4. Who wants to be the duck? You? Corporate division. Make a decision. So far, you've been the duck going quack, quack, quack. Bah. Who's going to guarantee the credit card, the franchise, the piece of real estate? It has to be a division. See, you're not going to be on the division. And that way you don't have to bring the pain home and be silly and dumb. Who wants to be the damn duck? That kind of sucks. Let's do it my way because I invented division process. Let's take a corporate credit card, a $100,000 limit, paid over time limit too, and let's do it times 9. Why would I say times 9? Because now I have $1 million. Why don't you? I brought in my first $1 million corporation when I was 14 and a half. What the hell did you do? It's ridiculous. I don't understand. Why the hell do people bring the pain home? I know they're going to say, nobody told me, Ray. Who the hell told me? I had to fight to get out of hell. I didn't like being used and abused as a kid. I had to study more than anybody. Be the smartest son of a bitch in the room to go get it. Well, that was just me. Did I say that out loud? Oh, well, guess what we get to do? So let's think about this today. I'm going to scratch my head. Am I going to get a storage unit? Am I going to get a laundromat, dry clean, car wash, or apartment complex? Well, if you don't position yourself, you're a friggin' duck and a sheep. See, if you want basically a laundromat, a dry cleaner, car wash, you're going to need 18 divisions. You want basically a storage unit, it's 36. Apartment complex is 72. Because you don't want to be a duck or a sheep, but it's up to you. So let's play my way for a while. All right. In my book 30 years ago when I set this all up, 40 years ago, guess what? Corporation, division, 3, 2, and 1 more. Every entity allowed me to build $1 million of credit. There's 16 million in front of you. Why don't we play some more? So a division, what do I get to do? My dashboards I set up in 1987 for Experian, became Experian, was tiered up before that too. I get to set up a dashboard. I get to set up a Experian, change and Equifax into tax IDs. Instantly, whee! Then I get to teach people how to daisy chain the credit. And then we get to get a tax ID because debt follows tax ID. And if you want divisions, there's 3 for $14.97. But tonight, during this broadcast, you can get what? 6 for $9.99 if it was during the broadcast only. If not, call the office tomorrow, pay a little more. And they make a commission and a bonus. Okay. 9, you get 24. Now you get 18 now. But it's now. Take a picture. Click. It's a Zelle. RayRaceCredit.com, Ray Reynolds recipient. Hey, the banks bought Zelle July 6, 2022. That's why they shut down more locations anyway. And you always put RW when you Zelle. Now let's watch. Here's the parent company. It decides to have a division. Now listen to my words. Division or corp or you are born, and when they're filed, it's the birth date. Banks want them to be 2 years old. You wait till next year, you kind of screwed up. Here's 101 A, B, and C. Then we do another one, subdivisions, and we build a line of defense. Well, that'll be okay. We do it my way for a while. See, every one of these could have been the duck or the sheep versus you. You decide to be the duck or the sheep. Meh, quack, quack. Do you like that or something? I don't understand. Why the hell would you bring the pain home? But you did. Let's stop doing that for a while, okay? Now let's understand, what did I do? I created division process in 85, 86, and I had a problem. You know what I had in the 80s and 90s? I had $53 million of credit cards. When I created cash flow for my time, on page 6, paragraph 3, what did I do? I created a matrix. Let's look at buckets of money. So I had a problem. Out of the $53 million of credit cards are shrinking my limits. What did I do? Simple. If I could keep the cards utilization up, use them, not abuse them, I could loan out the money under C-191D. That's what I did. My first matrix in buckets of money. And every one of you better get a hold of that damn book while it's still around. Buckets of money. All right, I did 4.6 million, 190,000 a month. And guess what? It took 18 months, 1998, and 41 divisions. And the assets behind were $1.1 billion. So guess what we get to do? The next matrix in that book. Remember, I got 53 million that I'm losing. They're shrinking limits. So the next one was 16 million and 661,000 a month. Is that okay? We'd play it my way for a while. All right. You see, every division should be known as a bucket of money, because that's what it should be. Every location. You don't waste a location and a name. Now, I got a TV show coming up next year. Gonna have some fun with that too. Now there's Ray Reynolds University. This is great, 22,000 square foot building. Just before I died in that damn coma. It was fun. But I got to die and come back while my life was stolen. It kind of sucks. So do you want to do real estate? I got my classes starting. Do you want to play with real estate? How about we build the real estate through division process? I'm setting up basically a 90-day course. So you're stuck with me for 90 days and mastering the rules and tools. So let's understand, it's the ultimate real estate package. I like that. It's simple. 90 days mastering real estate under the corporation and divisions. Now, I'm only letting 25 people in there anyway. So guess what? If you don't do it tonight, you kind of missed your opportunity. Oh, wow. So every Wednesday at 3:30 to 5 o'clock, you get to play with me. But it's basically going to be $1,999 for 90 days specializing in real estate. Now, if you don't do it tonight, you're going to miss your opportunity. I'm only allowing 25 people in. And I haven't done this series for 15 years. We're going to have fun. How about the financial service in this series? Buckets of money, tax balancing. Let's become the bank. See, this one's going to be fun too. This is going to be every Tuesday. All right, for 90 days, we're going to have some fun. And what we're going to do is very simple. From 3:30 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you're going to get stuck with me mastering becoming the bank and buckets of money and tax balancing. It is $1,999. Now, I'm only going to allow 25 people in each one of these. All right, it's very simple. Now, if you did it both tonight, both of them, all right, you're going to save $1,000. That's right. And you can save $1,000 if it was done tonight by Zao. But if not, don't worry. When the office finds out I'm selling these again, which they don't even know, or their price is going to be $39.99. They're going to make commission. They're going to earn it. Simple. Zao. This is pathetic. I mean, I don't get it. I got used and abused as a kid. Went through a hell of a life. Or as a kid, it sucked completely. One out of hell, ate out of a trash can, all this bullshit. And this man's not manning up. I tell him to man up. Get to the church for the food for the kids. Drive Uber, Lyft, or have a garage sale. It's time to man up. See, here's the problem with people. They're lazy. Okay? See, what did I do when I lost $3.7 billion? Woke up, we're friggin' homeless? Honey, go to Mark's place. Mark's family owns jewelry. Mark out the freeway. Okay. I go in with my oxygen tank. Honey, I'll be right back. Right? Get back to the car. She says, where's your Rolex? Where's your wedding ring? Where's your necklace, your bracelet? They're being clean, honey. I lied to my wife. Hell, I lied to her today. It is my job to take care of my family. It's bad enough that we had to sign a POA. So I have my 3 divisions of me, my 5 closet divisions. I built $1 million of credit in less than 6 weeks. Why don't you have a backup and a backup? Then I bought my wife her next dream house. Isn't that fun? See, there's no reason to stay down. The only reason people stay down, they don't know any damn better. Now, I want you to pull out your driver's license, insurance, registration. Now, or make a list. Come on, I understand. You get in a bumpity bump, they sue the registered owner, which is you. And you gave a stranger your information. You gave a police officer that too. You ever heard of the Privacy Act? Why don't we use P.O. Box mail and address? Now, here's the problem. Most people come to me after they screw it all up. Well, that's just the truth. Here's Mary. Mary's sweet. She's a VP for Apple, making $250,000 a year. She married her 3rd grade sweetheart. Goody. They got 2 kids, 2 dogs, a cat and a fish. Maybe the cat should eat the fish so he's hungry. Well, why not? What the hell? Now, Mary gives $10,000 to the attorney. Whoa, you gonna look at the lease. He gonna mark it twice and he's naughty or nice. Then all of a sudden here, you're gonna give $5,000 to the CPA, gonna look at the books. Oh, goody. Mary used her personal credit, like most of you, being stupid, doesn't know what the hell she's doing. All right, and what does she do? She used 98,000, her 800 score went, pop. Ah! She calls the CPA and attorney. What did I do? That's all they say. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't know being an entrepreneur. Bullshit. Mary's restaurant failed. She filed bankruptcy. Now that dumbass attorney, wouldn't say that aloud, made her sign a 10-year lease with options. She pierced her own damn bail, just like you do. Isn't that terrible? So when a restaurant failed, she filed bankruptcy to the restaurant. When she had to, and they came after her house personally, she filed bankruptcy. 3 weeks later, after they lost her house, husband divorced her and says, I didn't sign up for that. See, understand something today. All right, your problem is still you. Look in the mirror, blame yourself, get off your ass and go get it. My way, your way sucks. All right, money making machine. Now maybe we're going to sell some, Amazon, eBay stuff. Supply and vendor money. Oh, 100,000 to $1 million. Okay. Well, I wrote basically, OPM in 73. That's what I was doing, having fun. How about we look at Dun & Bradstreet in the spirit? And then we look at what? Oh, look at this. Click, take a picture. See, if you're jacked up over here, all screwed up, yeah, you're going to win the lottery, you're going to get a raise. How about we get supply credit under the corporation, turn it into cash, and go over here and rebalance you. It's about 51,000. Is that okay? Will that help you out too? All right, so we can sell on Amazon, eBay today. So here's the thing. I want you to focus, and listen to my words, please. I want you to focus on $100,000 personal right now. Personal credit, 29% rules. Okay, it's very simple. 71,000 of safety credit in case you have no shit day. Write it down, because what's going to happen is these fluctuate, these don't. My rules work, your way sucks. Sorry. Corporate cash credit. We're going to get 100,000. See, if you had $100,000 of credit, and by the way, that's only one of these cards here. Would you like another 150? How many would you like? It's kind of easy. So let's rebuild you here, and understand there's only 10 applications to play with anyway, in my opinion. So what do? We get the green spark. $100,000. You see it on the TV commercial every day. How about the 2 for 30? That take that 160 times 9. Whee! Is that $1 million now? Hell yeah. B of A, they have 3 great cards for corporation. All right. Wells Fargo has 4. Woo! And Inc., they have 5, but only like 4 of them anyway. And the gold card. Do you think if you could listen to me and I could help build you and daisy chain the hell out of you, you could get $5 million friggin' dollars and finance the business and find the dream? Then we go over to the bank. See, the bank has a problem. They have to make sure your corporation and your divisions are 2 years old. If not, you screwed up. Wait till the following year. All right, so what they do is they bridge the gap. Here's my 5 favorite ones. This is up to $5.4 million of corporate credit. And divisions allow you to use a projection, if you have them, to $1 million. And that's what you project in sales. It's called a business plan. Isn't that fun? So let's understand the $1 million maker. My dashboards are pretty simple. As an affiliate, I get to play and build credit for you. So let's say I get the American Express business and personal simultaneously. Would you like division cards? Or would you like, employee cards? How many would you like? Do you know American Express offers you 99 more damn cards? Would you like the gold card? Now we're going to look at CDs at the bank. We're going to leverage money. See, the problem you have is you never learn how to reference 3 times 5. That 50,000 you pissed away, whee, bye, broke the next day. You could have leveraged that into $200,000, and they would have gave you up to 4.5 million. I understand. Why didn't you learn to leverage money? All right, you can start with $1,000 to $75,000. What is the goal? Let's take borrowed money and buy the lifetime income and write it all off at the same time. Franchise, real estate. Isn't that the way to do it? So tonight, I'd like you to think about 100,000 of credit for you, 100,000 for the corporation too. Isn't that fun? So let's understand. We're going to charge you about $10,000 for 100,000. We're going to basically do this, and we're going to listen very carefully. We'll give you a 50% discount tonight. Now, here's what I'm going to do. All right, just going to make it up as I go, because that's half the fun. I want 100,000 for you, and 100,000 for the corporation. That's 200,000 for the $49.99. Now, that only lasts while I'm talking. And if you don't do it right away, oh well. All right, call the office and pay more tomorrow. So what do we get to do? So that's 200,000 for that price. Okay. How about 50,000? Usually $5,000. All right, here we're going to do $29.99. How about we do 100,000 for that tonight? Just one of those for you or corp. Write it down. So the goal is simple. 25,000 is kind of fun. So let's discount that to $14.99. It's a giveaway anyway. What the hell? But again, if it's done tonight, it's a zell. There you go. If not, guess what you get? You get to pay the next price, the normal price too. All right, you got to do it now. Zell. Okay, money making machine. Would you like to play some more? The $100 million building we obtained, the $1 million Lamborghini. Oh, goody. Now I got an opportunity to do a pop-up before the pandemic. So we did a little trial like Frizuli's Colombian coffee. See, I think the food at basically Starbucks sucks, in my opinion. Just my opinion. I'm entitled to free speech. Now, if we do arepas and empanadas and some good Colombian Mexican food, oh, it's a good Colombian coffee. What did we get? 96,000 for 3 days. Is that okay if we play that way too? So if you want to partner with one of my restaurants, you could do that. You can spend $5,000. All right, literally to invest, you can spend 10, you can spend 50. That'll get you from 2,000 to 8,500 a month, and you'll own a piece of a restaurant. Simple. All the money's paid to your corporation, never to you. Is that okay? So we play that way. I'm going to give you every way to play with me. Isn't that fun? Because borrowed money is now what? Taxable. Ooh, let's finance the dream. Now you can Zelle now. If you need to use a card, let us know. And the first payout is March next year. Okay. Now let's say today you want to get a location. I'll find it. I'll say this is what you do, and I'll guide you through the coaching. No problem. Half of it, about 40%. Ray, would you do it for me? All right. The other ones, Ray, I'll just do it myself. Okay. Get your hands dirty, and then I'll help and guide you every step of the way. So what happens here is a division. What we have is we have to understand the form was designed 5 times changed. We're going to take your division for A. We're going to share this piece. All right. I'm going to be 4. This means you're going to get between 5 to 20% of that restaurant forever, unless I buy you out and you want to be bought out, and I get 75%. And this is how you get to partner with me. Now, what we've done, I've done this since 1987. I make millionaires and billionaires. Want to be next? We get to give you a certificate of ownership. That fee is at Zelle tonight if you want it. Pretty simple to do. As we play, if you need to use a card, let us know. But then there's a 5% fee. All right. See, I don't think you have your time. I think your problem is you get up barely. Oh, need my coffee. Stop that crap. Wake up ready to kick assets. I'm up at 2:25 every freaking day, down to my knees. Thank you, Jesus, for yesterday, today, tomorrow, and forgiveness too. In Jesus' name, amen. And then go look in the mirror. Hey, the only one that helped me was me. Being abused as a kid sucks. And your mommy and daddy, a real one too. So guess what? These are the businesses I play with. Would you like to play? We can play together. So drive around, look in your city and say, why the hell don't you own these things? Somebody does. Why not you? For the money you have pissed away and the 50 times you screwed up, you could have had 10 of these. I don't understand. They're ran by third party. So if you want to get into coaching, you get to play with me. Very simple coaching. Your file's in my desk, on my desk. I work it every day to make sure you're on top of you. From there, we're going to blueprint every one of you. Here's the thing about a blueprint call. I love blueprint calls for one reason. I want to look at your past, present, and future. Good, bad, and ugly. You ever screw American Express or Chase? Any bankruptcy or tax problems? I need to know that right away. Family, corporation, divisions, irrevocable trust. See, we have to plan to live. We got to plan to die. Irrevocable trust all the way. Then we got to look at car, house, bought through the trust, auto income, and we have to look at what? Cash flow for you per time. A blueprint call with me is normally, all right, $29.99, $3,000. But here, what we're going to do, it's $9.99 for you and your partner to be on that phone with an hour with me. I want to blueprint both of you at the same time. Will that be okay? Now, here's what I've always done. This is just me and the payphones and all the laundromats and everything else. I would take basically $40,000 off of a corporate credit card. Why? Because I can afford $300 or $400 a month on the money I would piss away anyway. I would go get the laundromat, the dry cleaner, the car wash. Very simple. That's going to give me up to $10,000 a month. If I spend $100,000 as a deposit using borrowed money, not my money anyway, up to $45,000 a month. $250,000, that could be basically what? An apartment complex, up to $75,000 a month. I've always mastered in boring and steady. I don't want to basically run a business. So if we drive around today, very simple, understand, I'd like you to learn to become an investor. Would that be okay if you become an investor? Auto income, become the bank. So let's understand. If you want to play to get your feet wet just a little bit, get into the 6 weeks coaching. In 6 weeks, I can rebuild you a lot, get you a lot of dollars and up to $100,000 in credit. But you got to do what you're told. Private from there, we're going to have the blueprints included. On top of that, we're going to give you $25,000 in cash credit. We're going to do a rapid rescore, and we're going to put you in class level 1, 2, and 3 in specialty. Okay. It usually is billed at $11,596. Tonight, it is literally flat out $4,999. And that is for you if you want the 6 weeks of coaching. And it's a Zelle. Simple to do. If you want to use a card, all you got to do is email me. Now, let's understand. There's a 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months coaching. Next year, I don't plan on doing coaching myself. It'll be my junior and senior coaches. If you're in any coaching thing with me this year, I'll continue coaching until the end of your program. Pretty simple. From there, again, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. What is our ultimate goal? $10,000, $100,000. We have to get that income, period. We have no choice. There's no doubt in my mind. I can help you get there. Private coaching is simple. Weekly analyzations. We're going to create a list. I'm going to tell you what to do on a daily basis. I don't want you to think. I just want you to follow through. Classes, calls, wrap or rescore. So we're going to play on a weekly basis. We're going to turn around and use projections, what's limits, raise limits, daisy chain credit. All right, and going to have some fun pushing your score up, and away. Now what's going to happen is if you wanted 90 days of you and me coaching on a weekly basis, no problem. It's $8,000. But I'm going to basically for 90 days, I'm going to build you 100,000 credit more on top of that. From there, if you wanted 6 months, it's 15,000, and I'm going to build you 150. If it's a year, you sign up now, that means you get me for a full year. Even next year, it's 30,000. Then I'm going to build you 300,000 of credit. No problem. That is basically, now if you're in coaching, you want to extend your time. Take a picture of this so you know these are the prices to extend time only in the coaching for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. There you go. All right, again, that's what you can do if you're already in coaching to extend time. Now, you're going to get to a point in coaching as I get you that 100,000 a month income, and we have fun doing that, you're going to say, I want more, Ray. All right, if the IRS says 5 million below a small company, we should focus on 5 million plus. That should be what your goal should be in coaching. Okay, let's understand. Now, sometimes I bill people too much money and credit. I tell them, like in basically when it comes to checkbook money, goes in your account right away, bridge loan it or get into escrow. If you took money from a credit card, put it into a program, you can double your money. It's simple, like a $5,000 credit card. All right, it's between $809 to $900 a month. All right, it's doubling in 12 months. From there, the brokers do charge 2,000 feet. It's a private basis way to set up money for you. 10,000, 25,000 money. So that's simple. This is how I created cash flow for you per time because I was losing my credit cards at 53 million, shrinking my limits. This allowed me to establish them to grow. Now remember, I'm fully going to preach and teach about boring and steady. I don't want you to be rich. I want you to have divisions that own all these pieces. Get that 100,000 a month and multiply it. That's what I'd like you to do. So let's understand locations. Usually in a location, I'll charge somebody 25,000 and they can pick one of the three. From there, if they're in coaching, I charge them $5,000. No problem to find the building location for you. Okay, but again, I find your location and then I guide you to help you fight the keys. You're still doing the work, but the reality is this: we're going to basically here, if I end up doing the work with you or for you, then I'm going to own a piece of it. All right, you'll be 4 this time, I'll be 4A. And what happens is you get 75%, I get 25%. I've been partnering up with my clients since '87. So again, I'm going to keep my piece forever. You might want to keep yours or let me buy you out. It's up to you. But again, it's all tied to an irrevocable trust because I wanted to own everything forever. All right, again, generation after generation. Certificate of ownership. There's your Zelle if you want to do that tonight too. Ultimate goal. If you need to use a card, email me you want to use a card. Now, because of the summit and the boot camp we just had, and all the people basically looking for other things they want me to do, I'm coming up with a way that we can basically work with them in a workshop, okay, weekly workshop, and this is basically building auto income. Problem happens is people get stuck. I want them to get the 0 to 1% loans, HUD, 203K, DSR loans, all the pieces, seller finance, all these things. I want it all set up correctly. So that way we can do this. So this is something I just started today. No one at the office even knows about it. So if you ask them and go, I don't know, that's okay, because I don't want them to know. Okay. So every Thursday, all right, 3:30 to 5 o'clock, hour and a half, you're stuck with me. If you want 3 months, all right, it's 10,000. You want 6 months, it's 19, 20,000. You want a year, it will be 30,000. This is where we're going to set up, getting the locations, getting through the escrows, and all the other pieces, guiding you every step of the way. You'll know exactly what you want to do, how to do it. If you still want me to do a lot of the work and close the escrow with you or for you, we'll do that. We can partner up. That'll be up to you. But this is basically, all right, a 3, 6, or 12 months program. All right, literally on a weekly basis working towards these projects. Now, there will be a time you say, I want 250,000. If you say that, I'm going to say Stellar Bank. That's going to be a Chase. That's probably going to be basically, I would say, American Express Platinum card. They have a blueprint loan. So here's the problem when I partner up with people. If you have a tax return of your corporation's bank account showing 100,000 a month, no problem. Okay, you can use your own. If you partner up with me, you don't have that, we can partner up and use one of mine. All right, at the same time, so we can help you because we're partnering towards the next project together. That way it's legit. So what happens is if I do this correctly, I'm going to charge you $5,000 using the bank tax return and everything else, and I'm going to do a division of your corporation into my corporation. So it justifies what we're doing. 5,000 up front. When you get up to the 250, I'm charging you 10%. Okay, that way I get the 10% that I got for you, the 250. So again, American Express has a blueprint loan for 250. These are nice. If you loaned it all out, that's about 55,000 a month in basically bridge loaning it. From there, the gateway seems to always be the platinum card. You take the platinum card, American Express, all right, and you basically click into it, on it, and it shows blueprint. So again, we go after the blueprint loan. They want movable money up to 100,000 a month. If you have it, you're right there, no problem. If you don't, I'd say wait till you do. If not, play with me and we'll do it together using one of my accounts. Each entity. You can actually multiply this per every division. So you can get up to 2.5 million. I don't think your business should ever stop growing, building credit. That should be forever. But again, at 250, I charge 5,000 up front. From there, all right, you're going to pay 10% on the back end. Very simple. It's a Zelle if you want to do that. I only do a couple at a time anyway. From here, if you need to use a card, you let us know. So the ultimate goal for all of us to understand something tonight, okay? Banks and grocery stores, bankrupt locations, all right, they get to use and keep the assets of the money and the credit. They have a corp owning a corp called a subsidiary. You should have 3 divisions of you, give you 3 chances to try. You brought the pain home because you allowed yourself to be a duck and a sheep. Divisions circumvent you ever bringing the pain home if you do it correctly. You protect the corp and your family. Your goal is to stop bringing the pain home, become a certified CFO, reprogram your brain to millionaire status, and always looking behind that curtain every step of the way. The ultimate goal for every one of you is an opportunity, or based on the new programs I'm setting up, how you can get past go as well. I'm going to do my best. Jesus is going to do the rest. Amen to that too. I feel like I've been God's guinea pig for a lot of things over my life. But again, tonight, what I offered is Zelle tonight only because the office doesn't even know about the new programs. I don't even know if I'm going to tell them about them right now. So the ultimate go is 800-254-9506. Anything I offer tonight on a Zelle or doubling that $200,000 of credit. But again, if it's not done tonight, you can always call the office during the day. There's still people in the call centers for another 30 minutes. 800-254-9506. They can always quote you the current prices for you. So the ultimate goal is we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.